The brand new Sung Jinwoo job change is officially here, and today we're going to be unlocking it. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new, and also if you guys want to get awesome rewards like 500 or 1,000 soul essence, make sure you support me through the link down below in the description. We're trying to grow that number as well, so I'd appreciate it big time if you guys are not supporting anybody. If you do support me, that being said, here we go. The Monarch of Shadows, Twilight of Titan of Twilight, excuse me. I was gonna say Twilight of Midnight. So the conditions here are as follows. Chapter 18, Battlefield of Trials floor 30 and 120,000 power on Sung Jinwoo. And then after you do that, you will unlock the Breach Rune alongside the Dagger Rush skill. So that's the brand new Sung Jinwoo skill. It is a break-based skill that I really think is pretty awesome, that a lot of you guys are gonna like using for sure. And let's go ahead and power up our Sung Jinwoo. So first things first, the first thing I'll tell you is obviously raise your level so you can get more points, right? But the best stat to invest in my opinion, is going to be attack purely. This is going to yield the most results just in general playing the game. So mainly putting everything into attack, in my opinion, unless things have changed as a general majority. Post down below if that has been the case. I may not be aware of that. But in terms of that, that's what you want to do. Skills kind of doesn't matter. But what I will tell you is with skills, using counter skills has traditionally been a really good way to beat these job change quests. The skills that say, oh, just counter the opponent, etc. Because these enemies typically have stupid hacks where they're using a bunch of different skills and weapons and all this other stupid stuff. So the counter skills traditionally have been really easy or good to clear this. Now we have another blessing stone as well that you can use. But if you guys happen to struggle with this, oh well, okay, now they separated it a decent bit. So you're probably just keeping daily quests down there. But what you can use here is Cold Bloodlust. I like that a lot. You can also use a lot of this kind of, because these are all just attack increase. I think Cold Bloodlust would be the one that I would use. Outside of that, I would be looking to do things like swiftness or speed. You can use speed if you wanted to do that. Reawakening is an amazing one that you pretty much should always have on. The attack increase from Mana Rampage would also be huge. And then last but not least, if you happen to be struggling and you want some more survivability and you're taking a lot of damage, you can do some fun stuff with Conqueror of Adversity. Maybe that would change the blood, things like that. But nonetheless, we're going to put on our blessing stones now, and I'm going to use that. We're going to also slap on you. This actually combos really well with the Demon Lord or Demon King, Demon Slayer, my bad Demon Slayer one. You don't have any elemental advantages in this fight. I don't think you even need to break him. I'll need to go in and double check it and confirm it, but if that's not the case, then you're not really using that. This one also does nothing in the job change. Swift Strike is good. You could use this as well. In fact, I would actually probably put that on a lot of the time, so there's another one to consider using. And that is pretty much it. I'll put this on as well for the extra dash. In terms of skills, like I said, counter skills will be the ones that I would mainly go for. So you can go through here and find which counter skills you have. I want to actually just demo it really fast to see if the opponent does have any counters. And last but not least, in order to increase your power, you have to use two things. You need to use weapons. They don't have to be SSRs that are decked out completely. But just level 100 weapons that ideally have some investment. If you need to use SR weapons to do that, then fine, right? It's not terribly hard, but most of your gain will come from artifacts. And quick tip on artifacts, using higher rarity or higher level 78 here, that are enhanced up to level 15 or 20. That's where you want to be ideally. But above all else, you want to make sure you're sticking to the set effects. That's my recommendation. I wouldn't slap on random stuff, but using a full set effect or 4 sets effects, things like that. But for Jinwoo, I typically like to use 4 curse on the left side and then 4 expert on the right side. You can also do full curse if you wanted to do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some of this stuff to him, and just to save you guys some time, we'll cut and we'll be right back. I've only put on 4 artifacts and he's already shot to 130 power. So only 4 of the curse set. So obviously the artifacts are adding a huge amount of value to him, and that's the main way you're going to get power. We're going to put on 4 experts and we'll be right back. All right, so applying those, he shot all the way up to 200,000 power. So yeah, that's kind of insane. And Jinwoo getting all that power from the artifact sets is one of the main ways you can level them up. So it's really not all that hard. You just need higher level artifacts to get there pretty easily. You can still obviously do it with lower level artifacts though, of course. This new Halloween music is super good. That new Halloween music that they have is super good. Why did it shoot me to the home screen? All right, so I just checked it out, and he doesn't have a break gauge like I expected. So since that's the case, we don't need to put on a breaking skill or anything like that. All right, let's go in. I'm going to be a little bit rusty because I haven't played in about a week or two. So don't got that muscle memory down, but we should be all right. He's going to be pretty hacksy, though, as always with this fight. So we'll see what happens. This arena looks amazing. It looks super good. And that's one of the reasons why counters are super good here, by the way. That's one of the reasons right there. It's kind of crazy. Oh, okay. The summoning of shadow soldiers. Look at Tusk. Okay. He's using the freaking, what's it called? Oh, okay. So there's a good time to use the skills on him, too. You don't want to just use them all willy-nilly. I forgot he summons. Last time it was Egress, right? Destroyed the shield. Oh, and he does an absorption of skill types. Interesting. Can I hit Tusk? Oh, okay. Tusk does have a life bar. But the other Jinwoo's at like 29 lives or something like that. Somebody was healing, though. I wonder if Jinwoo heals when you hit Tusk. This guy's using the invincible skill. That guy's funny for that. He's super funny for that.
Destroy them all. It's no use.
That's such a that guy, man. That guy. Those nonsense fights, man. But it's really cool that he summons the shadows and stuff. So you do get a power increase. You get more points as well. I didn't really talk about that too much, but that is one of the main reasons why you have to make sure you're keeping up with that. It's because your Jinwoo just constantly gets stronger, literally, aside from even putting in the points. But obviously the points are huge. But your Jinwoo gets stronger. We also, what is this? We also unlock the extra slot, right? So we'll go there and see. I was hoping there'd be some sort of like freebie there or something that they were giving me. All right. We also unlocked that new rune, but or weapon, rune weapon, the skill, but I already had a rune for it. So I already had it unlocked. You can unlock them if you fuse into them. But I did already have a rune for it. Unfortunately, I don't have the other two, or other one. I guess I got two of them in the process. I didn't see that. I don't have the fire one, which is also, what is this? Oh, it's a charging one too. Okay. This time around though, there was no costume, which kind of sucks. They've been putting out costumes like crazy lately, haven't they? Yeah, it kind of sucks there was no costume associated with it. They just kind of gave it out. But let's go ahead and put those points. Or not. Where'd those points go? Didn't they just say they gave me 15 points? Huh. Okay. I guess I don't need those points. I guess I don't need them. I could have swore I got 15 points. But whatever, it's fine. So that is basically how you guys can unlock the Jinwoo. As you guys saw, that guy was stupid. There was a lot of hacks in that fight. But we did unlock this next slot. Okay, so you can now have two maximum, and they'll add the third and fourth survival slots in the future. So in terms of survival, I do recommend pretty much always keeping daily quests. It's now good that daily quest doesn't have to take the place of one that can help increase your damage. This music is so good, man. This music is so good. I like these new 3 that they just added. Unfortunately, I didn't get them in higher drops, so I don't know that I'll use them. I never really got the hang of camouflage. I don't really care much for it. These 3 are pretty cookie cutter. Depending on what you're trying to do, you can use them. I like this one here, though. Increases the shield received effect. That one's a pretty solid effect alongside damage taken. But depends on what you're doing overall. I probably would use Candiaru a lot, but I think I'll just use this for now. I like the healing that this one typically gives you, and this is also super good if you get a bunch of extreme evasions. It kind of just depends on your playstyle, what team you're using, but I would recommend using that as well. This one I think would be a really fun one in conjunction with this one to increase the shield effect, but again, I think both of them need to be higher levels. And then this new one here, I mean, I like it, but it's kind of whatever. So I think I'll just put HP extraction for now. What a glow up it got with the upgrade, not just because it got legendary, but when they buffed it a month ago. And yeah, so there was not really much to that. No new ultimate skill, nothing. Just kind of no new costume, just a new skill, just some extra power. All right, guys, hope you all enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. By the way, support links down below in the description. Peace.